Welcome back. I'm here with Kevin Purcell, the director of The Holly and the Ivy, which is showing this weekend at the Varsity Theater in Carbondale, which is a play. Good morning, Kevin. How you doing?
I'm well, thank you.
Good. And so let's talk a little bit about this play. What is The Holly and the Ivy?
Well, it was originally written in 1950, which is a long time ago, but it's striking how modern it is in many ways. It's a family gathering at Christmas. The patriarch is a pastor. His wife died a few months before, and the oldest daughter is trying to keep the family together at Christmas and have a normal celebration, whatever that is. So everybody comes to the three adult children and the aunts and the cousins. You know, we're all familiar with that. And it is both lighthearted and fun and also moving because the family is dealing with secrets that they have from each other that they don't want to tell because they're afraid they'll hurt the other person's feelings.
Right.
And it's really a beautiful play.
It sounds like it's going to be. And so how long have you guys been working on the production of this?
I cast the play in March.
Wow.
We got 3 different accents, Scottish, Irish, English.
Holy cow.
That we've worked hard on, and my goal was to sound like you're not from Southern Illinois.
Yeah.
You know, so get becomes gat.
Right.
And you know, work on those kinds of things. But also, I've done this play 3 times before, always up in Springfield, which I lived for a while. But this is my first Carbondale production, so I have 8 actors, one of whom is from Springfield, an old friend of mine, that I couldn't find the role for that person here, but the other 7 are all local, and people have worked on it very hard, and it tells a story that we all care about, and I think that everyone will identify with.
Yeah, and what a perfect time to have this play to be shown, because obviously we're in the holiday spirit. And so what are you really just looking forward to most about the showing of this?
Well, I love the script. I love the story it tells. I love the way it describes a family's relationship to each other as well as to religion. Because, of course, in our country and in the world, everybody doesn't see religion exactly the same way. And this family has different points of view on it, and sometimes that brings them closer together, and sometimes that creates tension. And I love the way the play resolves that. It's really grounded in love, but also in you got to have courage, really, to be in relationships with each other.
That sounds really beautiful. And so when can people see the play? When's it taking place?
The play is this Friday and Saturday at 7 at the Varsity in Carbondale, and Sunday at 2 o'clock. And the doors open a half hour before the show each time. And tickets are $12 for adults and $8 for students with ID. And so it's one of those plays. I like to describe it as a play for people who hate Christmas plays, but will like this one because it's not sentimental.
Right.
It's straightforward, it's funny, it's moving, and it tells a story that I think we all experience in our lives at some point.
For sure, that's awesome. And so how can people go about getting those tickets?
Well, they can get them online at varsitycenter.org, and they can also call the number, which of course I haven't memorized, but is on the website, and reserve tickets. And they are general admission, so if you get there early, you can sit in any place you want. And we hope to see everybody there.
That's awesome. And you guys have obviously been working so hard. What do you guys have in store for the rest of the week before you guys actually do the play?
Oh gosh, yes. Well, there's always things like set and costumes and props and lights and sound that we spent all weekend on that we are continuing to work on. And I've got to get some coffee cups and some tea cups, you know, just varying things that we haven't quite nailed down yet. But I'm happy to say that because I watch KFVS weather, I know that the weather will allow me to do that today without getting wet.
Exactly. You'll be good to do all the shopping for the play. And so if you guys need something to do, I would definitely head over to the Varsity Center in Southern Illinois. You said that it's going to be Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
And Sunday is at 2, but Friday and Saturday are both at 7.
That is awesome. Well, yeah, you guys should definitely go get your tickets and see this play. It sounds like it's going to be a beautiful play. Kevin, thanks so much for joining us this morning. We'll be back in just a bit.